Alrighty. Looks like we're back. Man, oh man. Let me stop this. There we go. All right. I broke it. Colorado coin hunting. You're not lying. I broke it. I shouldn't have been using Excel while I was streaming. Hey, David. Welcome back. I'm sorry about that. So, yeah, you don't want to overtax your computer while you're streaming. And I knew it. But I'm stubborn. You know, I'm a very stubborn person. Apparently. So my apologies, you guys. Silver Hair Seeker, hey, Coin Happy Dude, Plumber, sorry about that, you guys. I was using Microsoft Excel, and it took a dump. It made my system crash on me. So yeah, let's open up this one from Michael Kittle. I broke it. That's right. So, I got another, this is a big box. I got another one like that too to get through. And then the one from Socket Plata. But this one has some cool stuff in it. My whole life is technical personal problems, Archaeology Mikey. Okay. Peace. We've got lots of PCGS market report papers in here. Thank you, Michael Kittle. Alright. Ooh. I've got a couple of these. Look. I know exactly what I should have in here. Let's make sure it is. Never have a problem with Mr. Kittle. He wrote this note. Thanks again, Joe. Enjoy the coins. I always save my special notes. That's what we have here. Hey, Red, welcome back. Sorry, my whole software system crashed on me. This is an older PCGS box. That's pretty cool. You know, I didn't even realize when I first started that the boxes themselves are collectible. Let's see what we have here from Mr. Kittle. This is going to end up being a show and tell, I think, and then we'll worry about doing the work on logging this stuff later. Show and tells are always a little bit more entertaining anyway. But yeah, so far I think it cut me off right when I was saying what we have so far for the auction is the 5 ounce. We have the 5 ounce Tuskegee Airman quarter. That would be going up. We have the 2021 Newey Millennium Falcons. will be going up. I'm going to do one of these Queen of Peace medals. The other one was Join Me. We have a 1886 Morgan dollar. That is really nice, high grade. And we have an AU Peace dollar. Silver Bull 30, how's it going? Hope you're well. You know, Steve Woods, I'm glad you do. You know, I'll tell you, I love the feel of 5 ounces in my hand. There is no doubt. And I love the design of this Tuskegee Airman quarter. I think it's a fantastic design quarter. You know, when I did my video, the only real problem that I had with these are whether or not they retain their premium over spot over the long term. And my research shown that it doesn't, without regard for the mint mark or not. So, yeah, that Millennium Falcon is pretty sweet. Okay, so he sent me the folder with the for the peace dollars. Awesome. And then let's see what we have here. Looks like there's still some tape closing this thing somewhere. Either that or I'm just weak. Alright, so the PCGS box is from 2012. Ooh. I love, first thing that I see is gold. Gold! I'm sick, but I still get excited. Steve Woods, when I'm not sick anymore, I think. You know, I don't want to be sending people items that have been exposed to, you know, me and my germies. So I think it'll be safe in about a week. You know, I'm gonna say like after I'm not symptomatic anymore, then I'll do the auction, and I'm gonna contact everybody who has a wallet with me, because I anticipated to doing an auction this week, and since I'm not, anybody who did buy stuff and they're holding it, and I'm holding it, I mean, they might want it, and I'll probably just send it to them. $20 franc gold pieces. 1935. What's going on, Silver Hair Seeker? Thanks for dropping in to say hi. I figure since I'm kind of just stuck at home. Oh, Steve, you okay? You know what? I thought you did. It's entirely up to you, bro. Because I understand sometimes you just want to get your coins, you know. But if you're cool with waiting, that's fine. It's not delayed at all. I just don't want to get anybody ill, you know. I mean, I think the odds are really low, but you never know. You know, they don't know shit about this virus, so. Alright, so we got this gold. We got the 2 20 franc pieces. Now we can get into... I don't like having this chat disabled thing. Hold on. Let me do this. Bear with me, you guys. Live on camera tech support. That was me. There we go. Right, just please don't cough on mine. Steve Woods, don't worry. Yours is yours is in an envelope tucked away in a safe location. You're fine. In fact, it's never been exposed. So you are good. You are good. Um, John Jacob says, you know what's awesome? FTB sent me a silver wrench. Oh, there we go, wrench. You, you got me on that one. I'm like, you know. Anyway, thanks for cracking me up. All right, let's see what we have here with these peace dollars. We have 1921 high relief beauty. Here, let's go with this top cam here real quick. Hold on. I wonder, can I? You know, it's really these cameras are terrible. They don't autofocus very well. All right. Yeah. Not seeing a whole lot of luster in the 1921. Good amount of detail, but I'm not seeing any cartwheeling going on really. Yeah, it's not something I think anybody wants to mess around with. CCH. Now this one, what? Hold on. All right, let me try to do it for you guys. Whoa. I know it's blurry. I'm only doing this so you guys can gauge the cartwheeling. And remember, the tighter it is, basically the more luster you have, you know. This is pretty good, but it's a little bit wider. This is the 1922. This is a beautiful, beautiful coin. Wow. And for to have, this actually may very well be a high relief 22. Now it's a low relief, but just an amazing strike. Really good quality coin here. I'm really happy with this 22. John Jacob, yeah, it is. Yeah, that 21's a key date for sure. John Jacobs, I'm hunting nickels and finding a lot of 2019, 2020 with the die chip on the left side of Memorial. All right, cool. What does it look like, John? Is it just like a big chip, or is it like have any specific features that we should look for? So that would be on the west side of Memorial. Okay. I gotcha, CCH. Yeah, I don't. And Coin Happy, dude. Yeah, wow. You have COPD. Yeah, stay safe, you guys. I don't know how I got it. I know some sports activities started happening for my little one, and going to. Whoa, wait, hold on. I'm sorry. There's a VAM here, I think. Wow, what is that? Beautiful. Okay, I gotta put this on the scope, you guys. So this 1922D, I'm gonna show you what I see on it. But first, here's the cartwheel. But back to how I may have gotten it. Like half the people in this arena for the kids, aren't wearing masks. I mean, they have masks on, but it's down on their chin, and I think, I had a coffee one day and I was taking my mask on and off to drink my coffee, and That may very well be how I got it. So check out what I saw on this thing. I'm putting on the full screen scope. So you're going to see, whoa, that's a cheek. Now check this out. Now, I thought it was raised metal. It looks like raised metal on the loop. And you see it here going from the 1 up through the neck, and then continues up here from the neck through the T, up here through her hair. Saka Plata, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for dropping in to say hi, man. I haven't gotten to your package yet. But it's so good to see you. Let's go back. Let's follow this. It looks like a die crack. And it's actually going through her neck, too, if you look at it right there. And then coming down here. Let's go to this 1. See some mechanical doubling around the 9. I'm not sure if I saw any doubling on the 1 there. Potentially on that 2 of the 1922, but again, that kind of looks like mechanical doubling for me. Saka Plata, it's so great to see you. Thanks for jumping in. We're having a good one. I'm healing as best I can. Staying quarantined, so I figured I would just open up some packages, get some work done, until I got drained of energy again and had to lay down. But so far so good. I'm gonna check. Whoa, is that another die break at the top of her hair there? We're gonna have to look this up and just see if there's anything noted on VamWorld. Well, that's what struck me when I first saw this. Hey, yeah, thanks, bro. I knew I wasn't feeling great, but it's confirmed. I got I got tested, and yeah, I'm positively positive. But what we're gonna do is let's kick this back to here. Let's take these gold francs off. Put this up here. And we're gonna check out VamWorld real quick for the 1922D and see if we can find a match. What am I doing? This will be fun. John Jacobs, you know, I'll tell you, I have a full face respirator, right? You know, since I work in the real estate industry, I go into some houses, and quite often I'm worried, you know, about, well, sometimes I'm just don't like the smell. But ever since Corona came on, you know, I would wear that sucker. It's a full respirator with an N95 double filter. And somewhere along the line, I stopped wearing that sucker, and then I went for the cloth mask with a filter, and then I went with a cloth mask with a filter to just the cloth mask, and I made it well over a year without getting anything. And then as soon as I started letting down my guard and people stopped wearing their masks, that's when I got sick. So that's got to tell you something. You know, I think when both people wear masks or everybody's wearing them, I think they work. But When you start wearing them down in your chin, and you know you're taking it off to drink coffee, and there's probably virus in your coffee. Well, it's my own fault, you know. So here we go. Oh, we've got a lot of VAMs. A lot of VAMs. Should I really search for this VAM on stream, or would that kill you guys? Great, Scott. Coin collecting. How's it going, man? Great to see you. Oh, that'd be awesome, Steve Woods. Thank you. Yeah, no worries. Feel free to lurk. I use all the help I can get. Remember, when I get to 1,000 subs, if I get to 1,000 subs, I will be giving away a 2.5 gram gold bar in a say by Pamp Swiss. If I can hit 1,000. But regardless, if it doesn't happen, hey, I'll keep it. But if it happens, I'll give it away. That's how that works, right? Man, I'm so dumb. Okay, anyway, we have, let's see, the main facet of this die break. Hey, Butterbeans, how's it going? We're right now, just for anybody joining us, we're going through a batch of peace dollars that I picked up from Michael Kittle. It's basically, I think it's a full set, right? But what I ran into when I was just going over this 1922D, and I'll throw it up on the scope here real quick, is an obverse die break, well, a pretty significant one, that's going above the 1 in the date, up through the neck, up from the neck through the T, through her hair, and ending right about there. And then another one starting up here around the Y, at the base of the Y, coming up through the hair and ending right about the R in Liberty. So we have two major die breaks here, and I think we're gonna try to identify this. Why not? Archaeology Mikey says, why not? I have nothing to watch, LOL. Yeah, me neither. So let's try to identify it. And I'm sorry for all the text messages here. But I just got something from PayPal. I wasn't expecting anything. No. I just paid Disney Plus. Okay. Alright. Maybe I should turn that off. Okay, so die break from the T. Let's take a look. No, that's left side of T and Liberty to the hair bun. And let's look at our scope. I think it would be from the date over, right? How would you classify this? I would have to. Yeah, it's more from the R, not the T. I chose the wrong one. Let's go through this list here, you guys. I'm going to abandon the chat here for a second. Oh, that's cool, John. Nice. So those 2017 have lots of die chips, huh? Okay. Let me take a quick look at her eye. I didn't see anything odd about the eye. I can't tell if that's raised metal or if that's a die chip at her eye. Let me take this off the scope here and look at it with the loop. Okay, so that's post-mid... Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, her cheek has some PMD on her cheek, and then above her eye there's some damage which caused up a raised portion. So that's not a dye chip, that's post-mit damage on her eye. So we're looking at mostly this dye break that's going through the T and around, starting at the 19. Okay. Oh man, this is gonna be a pain because there's a lot of VAMs here. If we have any VAM experts, now's the time. Alright, so we're starting at the R in Liberty, or the 19 of the day. Let's see what this list looks like. Oh, you made it back, Corey. That's awesome, bud. Thank you. So it's not there's no spiked eye. Holy moly, there's so many. I'm going to let this one go for now. There's just too many to get through on the stream. It's exciting. I'm so happy I have something that I'll be able to look at here. But it's going to be a VAM 1A of some kind. I think those are the most of the die breaks are the VAM 1A or 1 somethings. The VAM 1 somethings. So that's cool. That's exciting. Real quick. Nothing remarkable about the reverse, so this is going to be exciting to hunt. I'm writing VAM on it, but I'll identify the VAM in the near future, because otherwise I was already getting bored. There's a DDR to look for on the 22P. Okay, yeah. I think I looked at the reverse on this one already, but I'm not seeing anything. Unless it's under the eagle's chin. Do you know where it is, Archaeology Mikey? Alright, well, this 22 is nice. This is a 1922S. There's some cartwheeling going on there. Love that luster. It's not the tightest cartwheel, but and it's not dipped either. So, oh man, oh my god, this is beautiful. Oh wow. Oh, you could just tell when you pull it out. This 23. Look at the cartwheeling going on. Look how tight that is. The doubling on the eagle's breast. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm gonna put this sorry, look at that luster on this 23P. Wow. Okay, It's the doubling will be on the eagle's breast. I'm pretty sure I didn't see anything there, but you don't see the breast on the eagle of the piece. But if you're talking about the wing, I don't see any doubling there. Okay. Wowie, wow on this 23, you guys. Wow. Oh man, oh man. Wow. Okay, here's a 23D, and this one, you know, it does not have the same level at all, but I think I have a 23D that's better, so that's okay. I'm not going to open up my database, though, because it'll crash the whole stream. And only 6.8 million of these. Okay. Archaeology Mikey, you could probably hear me doing the same thing in my voice. I'm drooling. Alright, wait, that was a 23D. Here's a 23S. Yeah, I'm going to keep that. That's a, yeah, that 23P is phenomenal. This 23S, you can see how the cartwheel, it's really diffused, but it's there. The reverse is better. Cherie Ward, how are you? I'm feeling okay, you know. I'm feeling good enough to talk. You know, every once in a while I get a little tired, but you know, I'm hanging in there. Thank you so much for dropping in, and thank you for asking. It means a lot. So you see how that diffused cartwheel, but the detail is there, and the cartwheel is present. So I mean, we're talking AU, right? Most likely. That's a 23S, and I didn't have it. Oh, oh man. Oh, Archaeology Mikey. I'm sure you're waiting for this one. The 24. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. See how tight the cartwheel is on that? It's not diffused at all. Sharp. Brilliant. Brilliant. That just makes me speechless. So, a plumber stacker, right? I gotta take a look at this in the loop real quick, just to see if there's any anomalies. I love everything about the peace dollar. Nothing on the obverse. I think this one, unless I find something, is just going to be all about grade. Yeah, there's nothing, no VAMs on this that I can see. But what a grade. There's no scratches that I saw that I think were distracting. There's Yeah, there's one ding above her eye. But I don't think that that is going to make it details at all, because it's not deep or very large. And I'll show you guys on the scope. And the reverse is just, well, it's beautiful. A couple of like small minor scratches on the eagle's wings. But again, nothing really distracting. So here, I'll throw this up on the scope so you can see what I'm talking about above the eye. But I've seen worse on other Peace Dollars and Morgans that got grades of you know, MS 64 or 65. But you see that little ding above her eye there. Actually, I'm thinking about it now. Is that a ding? It almost looks like a dye chip. I'm sorry, what am I missing here? Nothing. Okay. Palmer wants to buy it. Thank you. I think I want to go over real quick to check out the 24p VAM. I want to see just if there's a long list. If there's a long list, I'm passing on it. On checking, but if there's a short list, or at least something with, okay, it's a long list. So let's do a quick Control F, and we'll find I in this mess. Okay, gouged I, pitted 9. That's a VAM 8A. Let's take a quick look. That's a top 50 piece VAM, but let's look gouged I. Okay, no, that would be south of the eye, not above it. That was the VAM 8, was south of the eye. VAM 8A. Well, why are you telling me gouged eye and not show it? Okay, so it's south of the eye again. And other markers on the reverse, so it's not the 8A either. Shy Guy Reedy, welcome. Hey, well, thank you for popping in to say hello. Hello back. I'll be here for a while, so feel free to come back. At least I hope I'll be here for a while until I pass out. Okay, so all the dye gouges here on the eye seem to be going south through the eye, east-west. And this one on mine is going north-south. Great to see you, Shy Guy Reedy. Great to see everybody. Oh, yeah, I will show on top of the Peace Dollar another thing that will go up for auction that maybe people will be excited about. Still a very nice find, Jim. Gleason News, how's it going, bud? I'm sorry if I'm low energy right now. I'm recovering, but here we're going back to this potential VAM. I don't know if it's damage or a chip. I gotta look at it more closely, but I got this in, and this is definitely going up, I think, at auction. I thought this was cool, so I had to pick up an extra. The limited edition of 5,000 pieces. This is the Nui 2021 Superman 1 ounce Superman pour from their DC collection. And this is a relatively low mint number. Out of the 5,000, I think this one is only 275 or 277, something like that. So I'll put one of these up. So we got a couple of things that we have for the auction. We got those proofs. I didn't even talk about the proof sets, but we have the 5-ounce Tuskegee. We'll have the DC Superman. We're getting a good list together. We have the Millennium Falcons. We'll have at least a Morgan, 1886 Morgan. We'll have a 1923 piece. We'll have this I can't pronounce it. Majorgery. Well, we'll call it the Queen of Peace medal, because I'm dumb and I can't pronounce that properly. So we'll have that go up. Maybe one of these Swiss francs, but I'm trying to keep my gold for now, so we'll think about that. Coin Crew Thug, you've been praying for me. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you. Knock on wood. I think I'll be okay. You know, I am kind of a huge baby when it comes to getting sick, but, you know, this isn't like it was in 2019 when I got sick. I thought that was way worse. Anyway, so we have a potential on this 1924. We have the 24S. Looks like AU. Comes to the cartwheeling. Hardly any original luster left, but good details. But that's definitely not a mint state coin for the 1924S. And oh yeah, you can even see the high point is worn off of the headdress. But hey, it's from San Francisco, and I don't think I had one. So hey, that's one of the fun things about buying a collection is like, hey, all your other stuff is gonna get upgraded if you've had it, and if you didn't have it, hey, now you do. Alright, so this is the 1925. You can see how the cartwheeling is a little bit more diffuse. It's not as sharp, I think, as the 24. But wow, still, this is going to be a really nice high-grade coin as long as there's nothing else wrong with it. It is so helpful to have a Queen Coin Crew. Here's the 1925. See how it's a little bit wider? It's a little bit more diffuse than the others when you're going around that cartwheel. I mean, that's nice, beautiful detail. Wow, some of these are breathtaking, just breathtaking. I may very well have to send some of these off, or not. I might just put it back in that holder. And put it in the permastack. Yeah, this one I will not set off to grade. It's beautiful, but she's got some distracting marks on her chin. Like she didn't wipe her face after she ate some runny eggs or something. Beautiful otherwise, though. Oh, same thing with this 1925. A rim of a coin hit this one. So, you know, I don't think that this would make it get details at all, just because it's not really that deep. But, you know, why risk it? You know, it's a really nice coin. And if that's the only really distracting mark that you get, and it's under serious magnification, yeah, you know, let me check something real quick. Yeah, I mean, so let's say, I mean, you're talking about, I know it's not going to get an MS66, so there really isn't any reason to send it in, you know, if it's, you know, MS64, 65, you know, then it's not even worth sending in. Only if it were perfect, I think I would send that one in, try to get that $300 mark. All right. 1925S. Coin Crew Thug, that's awesome. It's nice to know that you appreciate her. Yeah. Only 1.6 million of these were made. 1.6 million, this would be considered a semi-key date. I know I don't have one of these 1925S's. It did take a hit. Oh, that reverse is incredible. So check out the hit. Oh man, I mean, she's definitely going in my collection. Oh, go get your pizza, John. That's awesome. See the rim hit she took to her cheek right there? Kind of a shame. Coin Crew Thug, I'm not really grading coins. I'm doing an unboxing. I got all of these from Michael Kittle, and I'm just kind of going through, and I'm not going to say showing them off. I'm discovering along with you guys, you know, the quality of these. I'm kind of grading too, you know, just really unofficially. I have a checklist that I use if I really want to sit down and grade something. Right now, I could do an initial grade just based on luster, damage, you know, wear, stuff like that, and for estimate purposes, but I would not hold that to be exact. Again, this rim hit, I don't think it's distracting enough to get it details. Could, though. This of all the ones that I've seen, this probably has the most. It's probably the most likely to potentially get a detailed. That a coin slammed down on her cheek, and you can see it in Cuse right there. Other than that, I would put this at probably an MS63 or 64. And it's a semi-key date. So I'll take it. I don't. Red Book has that at 250 for an MS63. Okay. I don't know how accurate that is right now, but all right, we have 1926. Nice cartwheeling. Okay. It's a little bit wide, but pretty good luster still. All of these are in really, really good condition. Wow. Let's get a system down here. Throw this next one up while I'm looking at this on the loop. The next one would be a 26D. Wow. Some, really minor contact marks, but this one is in beautiful condition. Let me take another look at her cheek here. Yeah, real tiny scratch. This 26 is definitely mint state. Probably 62 or something like that. And there's only 1.9 million of those made. Okay. Wow. Coin Crew Thug, we'll see ya. We'll be here for a little while. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12 more coins in this set, and then another 2 packages to open. Maybe I bit off a little bit more than I could chew today. Oh, 3 o'clock. I think somebody was having an auction. Is that Coin Ops, perhaps? Coin Ops might be up with an auction. So if you guys are hanging out here, there might be daytime viewing auction pleasure over there. And I'm not telling you to go spend your money. I'm just saying, oh yeah, CoinOp auction is going on right now. DA Sales is up right now with an auction. So if you get bored by me, and I don't blame you if you do, I'm bored by me. So feel free to go over there, check out what wares they have. Feel free to come back. It's all good, you guys. Okay, let's get back to what I was looking at. Alright, so we have a 1926D. When I say 1.9 million of these, no, 2.348 million. But fewer of these are in a mint state condition. Hey, David Carlisle, what's up? You're still with us? Awesome. I'm running out of breath. All right. Let's take a look at this 26D. And if this is, let's see. Definitely see some mint luster present. Yeah, Corey, I probably should. I probably should. Let's see. The question is this 26D an AU or MS mint state? And let's take a quick look here. I really so badly want this to be mint state, but what I want is irrelevant, right? Let's look at reality. We have some mint luster. Archaeology Mikey, welcome back, bud. We have mint luster, but I'm seeing a diffuse cartwheel, which leads me to think this is more of an AU, high AU coin. But let's look at the, it's on the border, you guys, it's on the border. It's diffuse, it's not that tight. Let's look at the, on the loop here. Yeah, we got some contact marks. Okay, we're definitely not a mint state coin here. We've got too many contact marks. I mean, you're looking the wear, some wear at the high points, especially at the top of her head. The contact points are bringing it down. That's for the obverse. The reverse here on this 26D. Some contact marks on the eagle, nothing distracting. We've got a scratch, a very thin scratch going through the A of America, the last A of America. I don't think that would get at details either because it's really not that deep. And we also have a contact mark on the L of pluribus. Yeah, definitely not mint state. It's a nice coin. I would probably put this at like an AU 55 is my guess. 26D. You know, okay. So probably like around $50, $50 to $60. That's all right. That's not bad. Trying to, so let's say AU 50, right? Based on my grading. $1926S. Wow. Nice cartwheeling going on. You could tell original mint luster when you pull it out and it has just this sheen on it, and that sheen is so evident in this coin right now. This 1926S. Wow. We're at 2.3 million of these were made. If this is a mint state coin, you're looking at a couple $100 just for this coin. So if it's mint state, it would definitely be something that would be worth sending out to PCGS. Very minimal contact marks so far in the obverse. Oh, we got a potential VAM here, guys. Let me throw it up. Oh, she's a beaut. This 26S is a beaut. Oh man, you guys. I'm going to throw it up here for you to see in just a second. Reverse, there's a couple of contact marks, but I don't think there's anything to scream about. Let me throw this up on the scope so you can see what I was talking about. I'm going to put it up on the full screen scope. So we'll go around the world if you want, but I mean remember this is very heavily magnified. No, we won't go around the world, but I just want to orient you. So here's the Liberty. We're going to go above here to her, what it calls the crown or whatnot. And you see with the R in Liberty, at the southeast end, you see a die break at the serif of the R. The die break is going into her bun, I guess, through it, and then coming all the way over here to the Y of Liberty. That's cool. I mean, that's a VAM of some kind. So we'll have to research and find out which VAM it is. I got more homework. More homework. Which is the kind of homework you like, right? Kind of homework we like. Wait, which view do we like better? Let's stick with this one. All right. I'm trying to avoid auctions right now. They get me in trouble, you guys. All right, so we have that was the 1926S, which is the VAM. Next we have this 1927P. I'm working my way up to the 34, but this 27P is definitely semi-key date. It's only 848,000 of these were made. So these are hard to find. And this one has luster. Alright, so we're Red Book prices on the 27 for mid-state 60 is 80 and an AU is 50. So have we hit just a mid-state 60 on this? Then it jumps after that with a 63. Now this is Red Book pricing. So let's see, is this mint state? I guess that would be the question. Is this a mint state coin? Let's take a look. So the reverse shows a cartwheel that's pretty diffuse. I'd say the same with the obverse. It's compare it with a true mint state coin like this 26S. You can see the luster is not all there. So I mean, I think we're definitely looking at an AU coin on this 27. Okay, so we're going to start with AU 50 on this, and then we'll look for condition a little bit more closely on the loop. We'll put the next one up here just for eye candy. And let's take a look at this 27P. Minor contact marks. There's wear at the high points of her hair. Is that a doubled one? We're going to look at this date on the scope here when I'm done. minor contact marks on the reverse. And 1. Just really one spot. So 3 minor contact marks, 4, 5, 6. I think I would put this at like an AU 55 or better. But let's look at that one. Hey, John Jacobs, welcome back. I want to look at this date here, and I'm going to just go to the full screen scope so you all can get a better view. Maybe you can help me. Alright, so I thought I saw... okay, no, that's just the serif coming down, I think, on that one. And I saw... mechanical doubling, perhaps, on that too. I'm going to turn it upside down so we can get a little bit better... vantage point. See, there's one of the contact marks I saw on that 9. The 2 and the 7 seem to have some mechanical doubling going on, or dye deterioration doubling. So, okay, so we're looking probably at like an AU 55, I think, on the 27. All right, it is, okay, I went to the 27S. Here's the 27D. I think that had a low mintage as well. Let me change the image here back. Alright, so that's next. Right now we're looking at the 27D. Oh, it's not that low. 1.2 million. But these are harder to find in better grades. It looks like the Red Book has it at an AU 50 as being more valuable than just the 27. I'm not entirely sure why, because the 27P has a lower mintage. Maybe more of them were saved, or maybe more of the 27Ds were melted. But the Red Book has the AU 50 at 75, the MS 60 at 200, and the MS 63 at 400. So let's take a look at this 27D and figure out what we potentially have. I'm not a professional grader, you guys, but I've learned a lot, and I've learned to stay humble, and remember that just because you want something, it doesn't make it a reality. So it's got mint luster, but it's diffuse. Hey, Alexander Smith, how's it going, bud? The same thing with the reverse on this. It's a diffuse cartwheel. So I'm thinking it's AU already. Now let's compare it with something that we know is a mint state. Yeah, okay. So like this 25S. What was the other one? The 26. Was it the 20? No, the 24. I'm holding up okay, thank you. So see the 24? I know it's not an exact same light scheme, but I mean, you're looking at mint luster, look at the comparisons, right? Look at that, beautiful, brilliant 24. You know, I'm not getting that with the 27. So, okay, so the 24 is gorgeous. All right. Welcome back, Silver Hair Seeker. Thank you for coming back. It's always a pleasure having everybody in here. Well, sitting here talking my thoughts. You know, I'm doing my best. Now, this 27D, don't get me wrong, it's not MS, but it's a nice coin. So let's start with the assumption it's just below MS60. Okay, at the highest end of the AU. And let's take a look with the loop real quick. And remove for contact points where, okay, significant damage, etc., etc. And I see some wear at the top of her headdress. We're also looking for any signs of die cracks or anything like that. We're looking for a doubling. Anything that might make this a van. Okay. See, 4 contact marks are pretty significant. What is that? I think there's something I found something that would probably put this in potentially XF category. I just want to verify that in fact it is what I think it is, which is a scratch. I'm trying to figure out if it's raised metal. Well, it's in the flip. If it weren't in the flip, I would use a toothpick, but it's a scratch, I believe, yeah. Alright, I'll show you on the scope. So will this make it get a details grade? Let's find out. So we this is just one of the arrows, but or the rays, I'm sorry. So here United States of, you see that line under the A in America, starting at the F. That is not a die break. It's going under the M, it's going under the E, going under the R. It's a surface scratch. It's not terribly deep, but you know, that kind of something like that is going to negate it, I think, from being AU. Which is a bummer, but again, you gotta stay humble about these things and honest. Otherwise, you know, like if I weren't, I would waste my money, you know, sending out this thing out to get graded. It's a beautiful coin, don't get me wrong, and I think anybody should be proud to have it in their collection. But you know, because of the mint luster, because of the contact marks and that small scratch underneath the America, I think this would probably be like an XF 45, which would probably be like around a $45 to $50 coin. So there's no reason to send this out for grade. None. I'll be throwing my money away. I will never get it back. However, if it didn't have all that stuff and it looked like this 1924, well, I would be an idiot not sending it out to get graded. Because if it were a high mint state, you're talking about $400 in MS64 or $1,400 in MS65. Right? But this is, I'm just trying to share my thought process with you, you know. And you are welcome to disagree with me all day long, you know, because by disagreeing, that's how we learn from each other, right? Hey, Dry Pool, how's it going, bro? I'm doing a COVID check on these peace dollars I picked up from Michael Kittle. uh, I'm not checking for COVID. I have it, but I'm checking for other cool stuff. Welcome. I just found a 2017 nickel with a die crack at the left side of the memorial, all the way to the rim. Sweet. John Jacobs, you know, when you get those, what do you do with them? Sorry, water break. All right. All right, right now we're looking at the 1927S. That is only 866,000 minted. 866,000. Weird price guide values. You would think that it would be worth more than the 27D, and it is in the highest grades, but in the lower grades, it depends. So let's do our analysis here. I guess I am grading coins. Well, not specifically, but all right. So we're looking at another diffuse cartwheel signature. Present, but not as strong. It's not going to be a mid-state coin. I can tell you that right now. So let's start again at under mid-state. We'll just say it's AU 59. And let's take a close look. I already see a mark here on the east side, but it looks real shallow. Yeah, nothing terrible. It's got lots of contact marks, wear points are worn. Oh, looks like she's aged in her eye. Now, I can't tell if those are die gouges or scratches at her eye. I think it would be really unusual to have scratches like this right on her eye. I gotta throw that up on the scope for you guys to help. Reverse. One ding on the tail feathers. Alright, so right now I'm thinking it's XF. I want to show you her eye. Thank you, Dreadpool. I am slowly getting better, I think. I don't want to jinx myself, you know? Alright, I'm going to go to the full scope so you guys could see this by her eye. And I see there's one scratch that's running like to the northwest. But above the eye, you see those the three. I'm going to point it out. The whole eye seems messed up to me, and that's why I'm thinking maybe this is a result of dye deterioration cracks. This chip right here, then this, and this seems to be going all the way down here. So I think there's potential for a VAM. You know, I don't have all these memorized. I don't think these are scratches. I think this is, especially this one here at the south, I think running along here is a die break. So I think this one is a candidate for searching VAM world. What do you think? Am I reaching? Nice find, John Jacobs. I like when I find those. It's Westward Journey, right? 2004. Yeah, 2004. I'm like, what year was that? It's right in the chat. Very cool. All right. Well, I'm gonna put a sticky on this one because I'm not 100% convinced that this is a VAM. So we will write down on here VAM I. We'll have to search. We'll have to search VAM World for this. So far we have three, well, two definite VAMs of some kind, and one that I'll have to confirm. Wait, what am I doing here? I don't want that one either. I don't want that one either. Here we go. All right, 2008 is next, and then after that, 2000 and I'm sorry, did I say 2008? The 1928. What is wrong with me? Oh yeah, I'm sick. Okay, so this 1928 is a key date. Only 649,000 were minted. Key date 1928. So I'm not wishing for anything on this, okay? I'm not looking at prices right now. We're going to do this objectively, okay? I don't see a whole lot of cartwheeling going on, okay? Okay? So the cartwheeling is gone. Got it. Therefore, it's not even an AU coin. Alright, we don't have any cartwheeling. The original mint luster is gone on this coin. So we're dealing with one less than AU. So let's think about the XF, and then we will go for there. John Jacobs, you always look for the spear. Is that on the bison? Oh yeah, always. So where? Where are the high points? But this coin... It's pitted. I think somebody may have dipped this in some sort of acid solution. I don't know. I might be hypercritical. I see dirt on it. It's possible that it was just kept in very unclean conditions. Maybe it was dirty for a long time, and the soil itself ate away at the luster of this coin. I think that's a very good possibility, because it doesn't appear to be cleaned necessarily. I think I'm being overly analytical. I don't see any contact marks, you guys. Like, this is really kind of unreal. I see wear points at the high point of the head. And the hair, I mean. But this is free of any contact marks. The eagle feathers are amazingly detailed. This is probably an XF45 if it hasn't been cleaned. Some toning going on to the south. See that texture of the field there? That's kind of what I was talking about. Like something may have been eating away at it, but I think maybe I'm just being a little crazy. But you see, like I don't even see contact marks anywhere. So, So right now what I'm thinking about is like I'm gonna have to check value on this. If I'm right, let's say it's XF45, would this be best suited to go out for a grade when I think there might be a risk of I don't know if it's cleaned. Maybe it could come back cleaned. I'm real sensitive about that now. Because of the evidence of soiling on it, if it was clean, maybe it was done a long time ago. Is XF45? What's value on XF45? Red Book. It's probably like a $350 coin. That would fall into encapsulation territory. So I'm going to have to think about this 1928 real hard. Key date. Oh, it's fake. It's fake. We have a fake one. Counterfeit. Sending an email, you guys. Okay, so Archaeology Mikey, I already wrote him email. That's why I was silent. Now, I'm sure he's going to be stand up, and I'm sure we're going to work something out. You know, there was something off about this coin. I don't know if you guys remember me saying there's something about the texture of it that made me think that it was dipped or acid etched. This may very well be a cast coin. Um, so it's you know, you guys saw it. You guys saw it live. There's no disputing that. So, all right, we have a bad 1928p. I'm definitely not sending this in for grading. So, it happens, right? Um, that's why it's important that we deal with trusted individuals who we feel confident are going to make it right. And I feel very confident that Michael Kittle and I will work this out to a satisfactory conclusion, right? He's not that type of dealer who's going to let this go. So, all right, so we know that's a counterfeit. Let me write counterfeit. Hey, is it F-E-I-T? I think it's F-E-I-T, right? Counterfeit? F-I-T? I can't spell, man. Help me out with my spelling, you guys. Should I just write fake? No, fake is a strong word. Okay. John says fake. Let's see. Will it correct me? Counter F-E-I-T. Thank you so much, Siren Silver Stash. That's one of many reasons why I love you. F-E-I-T. Counterfeit. So, alright. So we know counterfeit on the 28. What a bummer. What a bummer. But, so far we've got 1, 2 VAMs, 3 VAMs, some kind. 1 counterfeit. Let's move on to the 28S. Oh, this is probably going to come back to Michael Kittle, so he can go back to where he got it from, right, and follow the trail. You know, it is what it is. That's why you guys have a little magnet. That's why you need it. And whenever you're like thinking, okay, I gotta something's off about this coin. Oh heck, do it with every coin. You know. I before E except after C and apparently after F also. Yeah, well said. Alright, so we're moving on. We got another key date coming up here with the 34. Or semi, yeah, 34S, I think. One of them. Right now we're dealing with the 28S, which is 1.6 million. But a lot of these apparently were melted because they are rare in high mint states. So let's have a look at what we're dealing with here. San Diego Stacker, hey, good to see you. I don't think I saw you earlier. How's it going? I'm sorry I missed you, bro. Plumber Stacker's going to make a video on fakes. I'm sending him a fake I got a refund on. Very good. Yeah. Be careful out there. I would save my fakes. If the seller didn't require me to return it. Oh, are you crazy for Mopar? Right on. Okay. Cool. All right, Mopar. Change your name. You throw everybody for a loop. I'm too sick to remember all that. All right, so let's get... Great to see you. Archaeology Mikey had a fake 51D. Yeah, you know, I would, like I said, I would save them and use them as examples. They're great learning tools, you know? Just make sure you write counterfeit or fake on it and go back to it. You know, you look at enough of these coins, sooner or later you're going to be able to spot that, you know. And I'm not going to toot my own horn. I mean, until I tested it, I didn't know it was fake. I thought it was cleaned, like dipped in some kind of acid solution, because it kind of looked etched. And in the back of my mind, I think I was thinking it could be cast, you know, because I remember seeing a lot of that with the 1916D Winged Liberty Head dimes, the Mercury Head dimes. That's one of the tells, you know, is having that kind of pitted, non-smooth texture of the fields, just like this 28 had. What is a Mopar? What? Oh, man. Sorry, Mopar. That's funny, though. All right, so listen, we've got some original mint luster, okay? It's diffuse, however, it's not really that tight. So I'm assuming that we're talking below mint state. So the way I found out the $50 was fake was by weight. Another very important diagnostic tool. Archaeology Mikey. Very important. Don't be faked out by it, though. With today's technology, there are fake coins out there. We're talking Morgans, peace dollars, gold, that are in fact precious metals, that follow the same what word am I looking for? The same specs. So they're the right weight and they're precious metal, and yet they're still fake. They're still counterfeit. So you really have to know your coin. You got to know your design details. A lot of them are given away because they lack the right features or the right number of rays or something like that. So just be careful out there. All right, I'm gonna take a look at this 1928S, and wow, I mean, okay, real minimal contact marks, very pleasing to the eye. I'll tell you, the wear is not significant. We're staying in the AU territory, I'll tell you, on this one, unless the reverse has something wrong with it. Wow. Okay, so with this 28S, I'm really feeling high AU. So we're going to grade mid-grade AU, maybe like, yeah, you know, hey, Michael Kittle, thanks for popping in, bud. I was just saying, you know, we found it on stream. We're going through all these, and I am so impressed with so many of them, but then we ran into this 28, and I was looking at it on this loop, and it seemed a little weird texture, you know, and I'm like, maybe, because I see dirt on the coin, and I'm like, wait, there's fresh dirt on the coin, and I'll show you on the reverse where the fresh dirt is. And I'm like, but this texture that I'm seeing, like, see that? I'm like, maybe it was etched or dipped in some sort of acid and got some etching to it, right? That's what I'm thinking to myself. That's what really made me suspect something. Here's like, where's the fresh dirt? It's over here somewhere. There's like fresh dirt. I'm like, okay. So we have that. And so I took it off the scope. And that's when I brought out my handy magnet. and that was a giveaway. So my guess is that this is a cast coin. You know, and in my experience researching for the 1916D, I know that they do a lot of the cast coins that way. So, yep, it's a bummer, huge bummer. But like I told everybody, you were like a really stand up guy, and I'm sure we're gonna be able to work something out. You know, it's just one of those things that it happens unless you're taking a real diagnostic leap into it. You're not gonna see it. You know, so. And then they all helped me spell counterfeit. Because I forgot. You don't end up having to write it very often. Yeah, archaeology, Mikey. That's right. And if you do buy on eBay, again, buying from someone you trust and someone reputable is fine. You know, and on eBay, if you don't know them, you just got to make sure that they have a return policy. Return in 30 days or whatnot. Michael, so far they're amazing. I found 1, 2, 3 potential VAMs that I have to verify. That 24 is just amazing. It's the cartwheel on this is tight. It's a beautiful coin. So I mean, for the most part, I'm really happy. And I don't blame you at all about this 28. It's I think it's one of those things that you trust your source, right? And you didn't see any real cause to do that major diagnostic. So I appreciate you, man. I'm sure we're gonna figure it out. So. Yeah, that 24 is amazing. There was the 23 is amazing too. I mean, we're just kind of talking about the diagnostics on these, and I'm not going through each one and grading down to the using the checklist, but I'm going kind of over with everybody what my initial thoughts are on when I'm going through and estimating these. Like this 28S, I'm saying is a mid-grade AU. So let's say I was thinking high-grade AU, but then I always bring it down a couple of notches. So the 28S, hey, it's a $65 coin right there, and it just goes up if it's better. So. Next would be the 1934, and then the 1934D. So yeah, Michael, I appreciate you coming in and checking it out. Yeah, let's definitely let me know what you're thinking. Oh, we got a raid here. Lambo Stacker, how's it going? Welcome back, DA Sales. Party Pickle! Jimmy Lucari, thanks for raiding, guys. That lifts the spirits, let me tell you. I was like, wait, what happened? There's like activity. Lots of AZ coins. How's it going? Marlene T, welcome back. Buck 671, JR13. Grumpy old dude. Daniel Roberts, it's going too fast for me to keep up. Mrs. Silverman, great to see you. Thanks for jumping in. Can't tell you how much I appreciate it. Plumber Stacker, we're going through this piece set collection that I picked up from Michael Kittle. We've had some amazing stuff, let me tell you. and we've had some disappointments too. But so far, we've got a collection of just phenomenal peace dollars. We found 3 potential VAMs. Essentially, this is an unboxing, and you know, I started out the stream kind of going through and logging all this stuff, but now I ended up grading half of these. So great to see y'all, guys. We're gonna go through, and I'll keep up with chat as much as I can, and we'll continue with this 1934 peace dollar, and we can show off this cartwheel and kind of like what I've been talking about all stream. Thank you, Mrs. Silverman. I appreciate that. I've been doing what I can. It's about time to like eat something and pop a bunch of vitamins and, you know, have some more water. That's kind of all you can do, right? I'm flavor blasting this virus, so whatever I eat, I make sure I have lots of raw garlic, oregano oil, and ghost pepper sauce, killing it from the inside. So this is my take on initial grading, and I'll show you guys, especially everybody new who's coming in here. When you find a real mint state, like it's gonna the cartwheel on the original mint lesser is gonna be tight. It's gonna go around, and it's gonna be real narrow band of light that's reflecting. Okay. And then in comparison, you know, you might have something that is like this. That is just a little bit wider, okay? And then you're going to have something that, like this, has none at all, okay? And then there's some where it's diffuse. Actually, that's pretty tight. But there's some that's just diffuse, where it's as wide as almost the coin. Siren, oregano tea sounds amazing. I should just drop, you know, when you have, because I have a vial of that oregano essential oil, but I tried drinking it with water before, and let me tell you, when you do that, it causes lots of how shall we say, gastrointestinal problems. So I mix it with an oil, like let's say a mayonnaise or something like that in a dip. So anyway, and so I'm taking it that way, killing it from the inside. So this 34, I think I'm on the fence about it being a mint state. It's a diffuse cartwheel. So I am going to take this here and think that it's a step below mint state, just based on overall eye appeal with the cartwheeling. And then what I do is I take out my trusty loop, and I'm going to do a quick check for contact points, looking at texture of the coin, wear at the top of the fields. Oh, this is such a beautiful coin, I gotta tell you. I'm definitely thinking with the obverse, it's high AU. When we're looking at the reverse real quick, there's like almost no contact points at all. There's this is a really phenomenal. This is aside from the lack of the really super tight cartwheel, this is a beautiful coin. I would have to put this somewhere like high AU. I don't see any real die cracks or anything like that. It's not there's no VAM. A couple of contact marks on her jawbone, but nothing distracting. I would put this as probably like an AU 58. This is a really, really nice coin, you guys. 1934. There's only 954,000 minted. Not quite at that point where I would send it off to grading. You know, it might be like a $65 coin or something like that. So that's the 1934. Whew! Man, there's some nice coins in this collection, you guys. I gotta tell you, I'm so proud to own it. So we will be having, as soon as we'll have an auction soon. Mrs. Silverman, I'm sorry you gotta go, but thank you for rating. You guys, it lifted the spirits. And stick around when I'm not sick anymore, because I'm not sending anybody anything that's contagious or anything like that. But very soon, maybe in like 5 days or so, I'm gonna have an auction. I'm gonna put this Superman up. This 5-ounce Tuskegee Airman will be going up at spot. I got Nui Millennium Falcon coins, Peace dollars, Morgans. We're gonna have a lot of Peace and Morgans going up. We have a Queen of Peace medal, so keep an eye out for that. I don't have a date yet because, again, you know, it is what it is. You guys know. All right, 34D. All right, so remember we were talking about with the cartwheel. You see how diffuse that is? It's not tight. It's spread out. Yep, grumpy old dude. I got the Rona confirmed positively. So see, that one is even a little bit more narrow, much more brilliant as well. And again, compare it with this 24. Look how tight and brilliant that cartwheel is. So this is the 24. This is the 34. And this is, don't get me wrong, I mean, NGC, PCGS, they have their guides. They're doing this. And they're trying to find a match, right? So this does not match that. It's not mint state. But that's okay. For these are low mintage. This is a 34D. This says 1.5 million. Yeah, I didn't think you were calling me Brib. Grumpy old dude, it's all good, man. I think I'll be okay. I'm doing what I have to, except streaming. It's kind of wearing me out a little bit. Oh, the luster on the reverse is a lot better on the obverse. So let's start thinking AU here, and then because it has some luster. And again, we're gonna go around the world. Okay, we got contact marks on the cheek above the eye. I'll be looking for the double die obverse on this. It's got a rim hit in the fields. It's got a comma between the date, which is odd. I don't know what that is. I'm going to have to look that under the scope. I'm going to put it under the scope here. So again, this is the 34D. And we've got like we got some contact marks and a little scratch through the eagle's neck there. This is going to be most likely a high XF or AU coin. But I want to show you what I saw on the date. What is that? It's just gunk. I thought it might be a die break or something, but it's just some kind of gunk. Alright, but hey, it's probably like, let's say, XF45 or an AU50, something in that range. But, I guess 1934D, okay. Let's go on to the 34, why didn't I do this first? 34P. And then we'll do the 34S. 34P is, did I do the 34? I did do the 34P. What's wrong with me? Let's do the 34S, and then we'll do the 35. 34S, 1 million. And looking at the red book, high value for high mint state, and actually the value goes up exponentially going up from the AU. So let's take a look at this objectively. Again, you know, when I'm doing this, yeah, part of me wants a high mint. I want to make, you know, $1 million, but you got to be objective. You know, you can't. You're gonna just disappoint yourself. You know, especially if you're thinking about sending your money out to grading. All right, so I know I'm sounding redundant, but here's the 24. You see that cartwheel? Right? We're not seeing that same cartwheel. We're seeing a real diffuse and muted cartwheel on that 34S. Okay, so we know we're likely not even dealing with an AU coin here. So, because with an AU coin, most of the mint luster is still present. It's just not as vibrant as the mint state. So this was the 24. That's definitely mint state. This is not. So it's reflective, but there's hardly any cartwheel. So, you know, I'm already thinking, you know, this is a below AU. We'll look at the details here and see what we have. Nine took a hit to it. Contact marks all over. Wear points to the hair in multiple locations. Okay. Without any stretch of the imagination, this is a circulated coin. And nothing wrong with that. There's a rim hit on the back of the eagle's talon. Circulation wear at the motto. Okay. Scratch along the back of the eagle's wing and wear at the feathers. Okay, so yeah, I would probably put this at probably like an XF40. Okay, I don't know what the value is for the 34S XF40. It's a potentially $175 coin according to the red book. All right. But the point is not the value. The point is I have it, and I didn't have it before. All right, here's the 35. All right, so we've got, look, all right, we've got some pretty good cartwheeling here. This is a vibrant, brilliant coin. The cartwheeling is tight on the obverse. a little bit more diffuse on the back, but I like it. I like it to be right now. We're on the border of AU and MS, I think. So let me just check out the details here. And we got some contact marks on this 35. Wear points are good. I mean, they're the highest points are worn, but the details are still sharp. We've got a Wolverine scratched her neck, unfortunately, but they're not deep. Here, I'll show you. Here's claw marks at her neck going down. I don't think that would get at details. You know, Michael, I might be. Again, you know, these are just my thoughts, and this is how I'm making my determination of whether or not I'm sending these things to get graded. You know what I mean? So take it with a grain of salt. You have much more experience than I, but I think I've learned some lessons. And generally, and I said this many times over the course of the stream, is that if I think that I have a grade, I usually take it down a couple of notches, and then it matches PCGS's results. And if I find flaws with the coins, please don't think for a second that I'm not happy with them overall. Again, it's really just to decide whether or not, you know, it's worth it for me to send it out for a grade. And a couple of these I will. Or I might just put them in that really cool folder that you had. I'm still kind of weighing it. Ultimately, I'm just happy to have a collection. You do the same, but just one grade? Okay, I got you, John. Yeah. But again, this isn't me sitting here with my checklist either, right? I mean, I'm just verbal diarrhea. I'm walking verbally through my thought process. That's it. So this is a nice 35. I don't think that scratch would make it get details. I don't think it's deep enough or distracting enough. You can see it with your naked eye, but I would put this in an AU. I would put this in a mid AU. That's 35. And by the way, they do look good in that capital hole. I bet they would. Thank you for this 2012 PCGS. That's pretty cool. I don't have one from back then. Alright, so the next one is a 35S. And I don't mean to be too tough on this pretty lady. I think everybody knows that I love the piece dollar design. I'm looking at kind of a diffuse cartwheel, but it's present and very lustrous. Yeah, I think I've learned a lot from sending coins, particularly to PCGS. They are tough, I gotta tell you. And the wear points on this 35 are minimal. A couple of contact marks, but nothing distracting. Yeah, there's a rim hit on the eagle's tail. No signs of any doubling or vam of any kind. No die breaks on the reverse or the obverse. So that makes our vam finds at 3. We just have to go and verify them. This 1935 S, I would definitely put in the MS category. Let's say, low MS, maybe MS 62 or something. Ooh, Philip, the board. That would be cool. I do like, well, I do like Dansko, but all I have are Whitman, so it wouldn't match. I am crazy. 1.9 million of the 60 or of the 1935 S, and that's like a $260 coin minimally. That's cool. All right, so we have to go and we have to log these. I'm really thrilled. Thank you, Michael Kittle, for working out a deal with me on these, because I know that you were going to split this up at an auction, and I swooped in and made you an offer, and I gotta tell you, I'm very happy that I did. And we'll work out the one issue that we had with this one, and we'll do that over email. What a set, you guys. I'll tell you, I don't have a whole lot of energy, but I was so excited to open this up. And I'm happy I did. This is cool. So I think I'm going to keep a collection of peace dollars, and the next auction I have, whatever I don't have already, or whatever I do have, will probably end up going up at that auction. So another something to look forward to. Oh, hey, Michael. It's all good, brother. I appreciate everything that you do, and being so responsive. I didn't expect for you to jump in, but I wanted to let you know, since I was opening this on stream, I didn't want someone else coming on and saying, hey, and you're stand up. Everybody knows you are, and so it's all good. We'll work something out for sure. And Ashley West Coast, hey, thank you for coming in. What we're going to do here is open up a package from Saca Plata. Oh, by the way, Michael, those 20 franc gold coins, I mean, how can you go wrong with these? Look at that, you guys. Seriously. I'll put them in a capsule, but gold just makes me happy. But it's interesting. and maybe I'm just weird, but that meteorite silver, I've never felt anything like that in my hands at all. When I got that, it was something. Yeah, I don't remember getting these copper coins. I should probably have... Oh, wait, I know I have a list somewhere. Like, what did I get here? Oh, here's the 1/2 ounce proof Libertad from 2018. I remember getting that. Philip the Board, thank you so much for throwing out that link. Michael Kittle is amazing. He's got, of course, his Glendale Coin Club meetings that everybody should check out because you always learn something. And usually they have an auction after that, but he also does his own auctions and really great with world coins. Sorry, this is the Britannia 1/10 ounce. It's a little bit too bright, I think. Here. You gotta love that Britannia design. Well, you don't have to, but maybe this will be a little bit better. So what should I put up for auction is the question. Oh yeah, Kittle got game, yeah. That was one of the questions I was dealing with. We're going to do the auction in a couple of days, but man, I love that. I love that design. John Jacobs says, local guy asked how I know my silver is not fake. I said it's all tested. I won't buy fakes. How do you test them, John? That's my question. He wanted to buy my 84 Engelhard Prospector. Sorry, it's mine. Oh yeah, cool. 2021 Dragon Bars. I have a lot of these copper bronze already. I can't remember why I bought these. But, oh, I got 4 of these. Dragon bars, cool. So some of those will be going up, I think. Oh, I got 5. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What do we have here? This is a chunky monkey. I forgot about this guy. I don't want to hold this with my oily hands. I should say, why does he got this girl? 1797 bronze Britannia. Is that George III? This is a chunky monkey right here. 1797. Okay, magnet and weight. Okay, again, John, usually that could be enough, but with, like I was saying earlier, with modern technology, some of these Morgans and some of these peace dollar fakes, or counterfeits, I should say, excuse me, they're coming out in the precious material that they're supposed to be in at the original specs. And so you've got to look at, you can machine test it, yep, and or I think you can go make sure you know your coin really well and look at the design. Again, like that 28, I suspected it when I saw it that something wasn't right about it when I saw it under the loop. So you got to know the coin that you're buying, right? And to just show you how hypocritical I am, I don't know this coin very well at all. I just knew I wanted it. So I got it. So I can't say, oh, you guys, I'm sorry. I gotta pause for a second. Just bear with me. Hang on 1 second, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna pause for a second. Hey everybody, I'm sorry I got to go. I will see you soon, okay?
Guess what, Daddy? Have you ever heard of a Pomsky?
Ever heard of a what now?